Imagine complete darkness. The kind where you can't even see your hand in front of your face. Now, add to that the constant sound of wings flapping, brushing against your skin, and high-pitched screeches that make the hair on the back of your neck stand on end. This is where I found myself, deep within the belly of a cave, spending 100 hours surrounded by thousands of bats. It all began as a challenge. Some called it reckless, others said I'd lost my mind, but for me, it was about pushing the limits. The cave I chose was known to be one of the largest bat colonies in the world, an ancient limestone labyrinth untouched by human hands for decades. The locals had warned me about the cave, calling it cursed, but that only fueled my curiosity. So, with nothing but my gear and my determination, I set off. From the moment I stepped inside, the cold hit me first, sharp and biting. It wasn't long before the sounds started. The eerie echo of bat wings filled the air, a cacophony of life moving all around me, even though I couldn't see them. My heart pounded, my senses sharpened, and that was when I knew this was going to be a journey like no other. The first few hours were the hardest. Have you ever been so afraid that your own breath sounds too loud, like it might attract something lurking nearby? That's exactly how I felt. Every step I took seemed to amplify the danger. I could hear the bats, feel them swooping just inches from my head. I kept telling myself that they wouldn't attack me, that they were more afraid of me than I was of them. But try telling that to your racing heart when you're alone in the pitch-black depths of a cave. The cave was damp, its walls slick with moisture. There was no way of knowing what time it was, and my body was disoriented, unsure whether it was day or night outside. My only source of light was the dim glow of my headlamp, but the further I went, the more it flickered, as if the darkness wanted to consume it too. I tried to sleep, if you can call it that. Lying on the cold, uneven ground, I could hear the bats moving above me, an endless flurry of wings. Every now and then, one would fly so close it would brush against me. It took everything in me to stay calm, to remind myself why I was here. Standing at the cave's entrance, I felt the sun on my skin and the fresh air filling my lungs. It was over. But I was different. The fear, the loneliness, the bats, they had all taught me something. Fear is real, but so is resilience. And in the end, it wasn't just the bats I had to survive, it was my own mind. Standing at the cave's entrance, I felt the sun on my skin and the fresh air filling my lungs. It was over. But I was different. The fear, the loneliness, the bats, they had all taught me something. Fear is real, but so is resilience. And in the end, it wasn't just the bats I had to survive, it was my own mind. Would I do it again? I laughed to myself as I took in the view. Maybe not. But I'll never forget the lesson those bats, and that cave, taught me about endurance, patience, and pushing past fear. If you enjoyed this journey into the darkness with me, hit that like button. It really helps out the channel and lets me know you want more crazy adventures like this. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the next challenge. And drop a comment below. What would you do if you had to spend 100 hours in a cave like this? Or even better, what's the next wild adventure you want to see me take on? Your support motivates me to keep pushing the limits and sharing these experiences with you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.